Stream going. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. My name is Little Man OU, or you could just call me Little Man for short. And today we're still building, still building stands. So far, we did, I think, roughly 7. Let's check. 2, 4, 6. Yep, we definitely did. So now we're gonna go to 8 and 9. I did a little bit of what's it called image, just looking at images and stuff. And so far, we could start making a toolsmith, a shepherd, and a cartographer. So hopefully, we have enough time to do all 3 by the end of this stream / video. But yeah, as always, please feel free to like, sub, comment, follow, your choice. And yeah, let's get right into it. So regarding these builds, I think regarding toolsmith, I want to do something a little bit more complex. And yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. However, we're definitely gonna get it done. So let's try something simple. And most of these, yes, they all are gonna be pretty much the same. I mean, they're pretty much all just stands, so I wouldn't really expect it to be any different. But yeah. Okay. Now we could do 2 anvils. And let's just fill this all in. And then we could, I kind of have an idea of how it's technically made. Let's just see if we could get it off the top of my head real quick. Oh wait. That's 1, bow, and then bow. And then please excuse me for my ignorance, because I am not perfect at this. Oh, hold on. Okay, so that ain't gonna work. What if we do it like this? I think that's definitely gonna work. Hold on. For the time being, we're just gonna keep those off. But you get what I'm doing. then dang, he ran from all the way over there. That's crazy. Anyways, I forgot what was I doing. Oh, I remember. Okay, I just gotta remember what I think it was for. Okay, it was that. Boom. And then we could just put these. Nah, we definitely want them facing. Yep. Yep. And then we could just put his bed probably like right here. Actually, hold on. Because we do want to give them storage too, so that they can always quote unquote restock. So boom, boom, oh, boom, and then oh, there. Only thing is, I think these fences will catch fire. And I don't really have time for that. Because if that catches fire, everything else catches fire. So, yep, it's already catching fire. So we're just gonna add more details with the stone ones. You good? You Gucci? Okay. And yeah, but that's the thing, because this would be makes sense. So if that's the case, we could just do this. Uh-oh. pretty sure if I can find it. I'm pretty sure these don't catch fire. I mean, it already has fire on it, but I don't think it catches fire. And well, it's already been burning for a while. I'll just assume the best. And that was loud. Okay. Anyways, so yeah. Um, hope everyone's doing well. Haven't really been talking as much, but what I will say is we're getting closer and closer by the day. Honestly, I do feel um like I do feel as though like this trade school stuff is kind of in a way just calling my name. Like I honestly I feel like I'm ready to actually do it. Um, because by all means, even if I mean, obviously it's guaranteed that you're gonna get a job, but I feel as though even if I don't really like what I'm doing, even then I still get a $20,000 check to progress and choose what I want to fulfill. And I honestly I think I know what I'm going to put all my money to. And that's kind of tacky if you can see the fire. So it's just yeah, you can see it in here too. So, but obviously I'm gonna have these blocking it. I put that right there, and then that right there. And as always, we are gonna actually be customizing the floor. Just however, since we're just doing it right here, right now, there's no point. Because we're gonna do it in our actual world. And we might, well, technically, we might not have to, but sometimes I prefer to. And boom. Honestly, I'm not completely a huge fan, so I might change it up here and there. Yep, definitely. Okay. I'm glad he moved. Oh no. Honestly, bow, 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 bow. Get rid of all that. Just have these as free space, I guess. Only thing is I just wouldn't know what all to put here. However, I might have an idea. I'm probably gonna drop one more episode, by the way. Currently this is 3 out of 4. But after this, I think I'm gonna go back to playing Fallout. So boom, he has this. I think water. Oof, that's terrible. Thank you. And then what else? Hold on, let me see. I usually like to find a little bit of inspiration. Oh wait, hold on. That does ring a bell because we do have that. Yeah, that definitely looks better. Could just get rid of these. Probably that. Right. Trying to slowly save this one day at a time. Or one one block at a time. And I'm already messing up. How did you... Okay. Yeah, we can work on that. Okay. Oh no. I don't mind the whole fire spread thing. It doesn't bother me. Okay, well, I guess we're going without copper. Without wood. Not regarding him. Well, his day already came. And before you ask, yes, that villager is okay. No, he's not. Anyways. And boom. Now we just throw a prisoner. Oh, my bad. Now we just throw a villager in there. Where are ya? There you are. And he loves his job. Ain't that nice? You know, I'd love my job too if I was him. Keep that open. They could do their work. I still don't know what I could put in this little spot right here. Hmm. I might have an idea now. Because I still actually have several heavy cores in my world. Or no, no wood. Kind of decent, however, I'm not a huge fan of that. Or so we could definitely go with this one. And to make it seem like they are doing research on it, we're going to place this with this. And it's research regarding this book. Research regarding this block. And I know for a fact he's safe, because I went around this whole thing with all this. I won't really call it a stand per se, however, I mean, something. Am I right? So, real quick, we're just gonna crunch down on time. Let's see. The next one we could build would be, let's just say, a shepherd. Honestly, everything has similar designs, so I feel like I want to at least change it temporarily. This man's moving around. So what can I change it to? No, nah, I can always do wood. Mm, yeah, yeah, definitely. So yeah, we want to move this over by one. And obviously, yes, even though we are building these, there may be some slight changes, or there may not be any change at all, really. But okay, have that in the middle, and then honestly, I'm not cooking, but we gotta do something now. And we hit the 30-minute mark. However, we are going to finish this build and then we'll end the stream. So let's put a pep in our step. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna make a quick little rainbow, and then we're gonna start throwing all random colors into it. Right. So, well, we can't really make a full rainbow, but it is something right now. Boom. You see? That's already coming off pretty good. Yeah, just a second. Alright, so. Uh-oh. Where did I place? Oh. Alright, and then you could just. I'm getting tired of constantly breaking blocks. Bow. Alright, you could throw this in real quick, and then this will be our last build for today. Well, first we want to put his job down. What is his job? Where is it? I do not see it. Oh, here it is. Bow, and then because this is here, we're definitely gonna have to. Oops. So we're gonna put our little villager in here. Only thing we have to confirm is if a baby zombie could get in there. If they can, then obviously we gotta work it out. So let's try. I think I got a baby. Yep. Most definitely can. Clear up this weather real quick. Oh, I think if I would have put the Okay, makes sense. Hold on, let me kill this one off. Alright, so let's try this again. Hopefully there's a baby zombie. Okay, we got a baby. Okay, that works. Alrighty then. And then we could just delete these. I think if they're smart enough, they'd come around, so we're just gonna block this. Alrighty. Well, until then, thank you for watching. As always, feel free to like, comment, or sub, or follow. Until then, I'll see you next time. Love you guys.